You got to have a strategy for whatever circumstances are in front of you. Some strategies work great in chopping markets. Most don't. Most strategies are looking for some sort of movement. That's how the money you're making your money, because you can get in, the market moves, so you get out, and there's your profit. Chopping markets are tough because it's not moving enough, or it just moves along, and over time, you're just getting out at such a small win or loss. It's not really worth the trade because your realized reward is not there. So you have to make sure that you play to your strengths and avoid your weaknesses is a different way to look at it. If you're good at trend following and you can do it under normal circumstances, cool. But like I said, part of the challenge with things like what's going on right now is there are big moves that are happening fast. I mean, our main advantage as traders is that the markets are people and computer algorithms. It's not just purely random. That's why the charts, there's it's a line that moves up and down. It's not just a scatter plot where it's all over the place. And so there's an underlying order, and that's because it's people and computer algorithms. And what we see in the charts is a behavioral response to whatever the market's thinking right now, or an event that's triggered an emotional response. And that's where our advantage comes in as traders, because if I recognize, here's the beginning of this particular pattern that I've seen before. I mean, that's what patterns are. They're behavioral responses. And so if you can see the beginning of a behavior pattern in the charts, you can get in at the beginning of it and it should play out. The problem is, and the reason it doesn't always play out, is something else another event may trigger a different response and interrupt the rest of that response playing out. And so, like I said, right now, in the times that we're in, there are a lot of interruptions. There are a lot of patterns that don't play out. Things just don't behave like they do under normal circumstances. And if the markets aren't behaving normally, then that predictability is gone. And that's the problem. That's why you're at risk, because the predictability that's there. I mean, the markets have the uncertainty of what might happen when, but once a response is initiated, it gets real predictable, and that's our advantage. But it's when things are unpredictable or there's a lot of stuff going on right now, that's when it can get risky.